Welcome to driver training. Today you will be taken through the operation of a CTC-3 cab car in MBTA livery. During this brief introduction, we will go through the critical driving controls and passenger operations. When you are ready, climb aboard to get started.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today...
Take a seat in the engineer's position. This is where you'll be spending most of your time.
Are you done? Can I talk now? Thank you. So we're going to be looking at this train today, but what I want to do, I want to kind of get the whole thing in one video. So we have the cab car here that we're in the training module for at the moment, but if we run all the way down to the end, we'll see the actual engine. As you get down here, you can hear it running. So this is the actual power of this train. This is what's powering this. It's a lot like the train in, I think, Peninsula Corridor, the San Franciscan route. So, yeah, so we're going to be showing you the cab car down there and the engine here. We're going to try to splice this together in a way where it's going to make sense. Okay, back at the other end, we're going to hop aboard here and take a look at how we start this up and all that good stuff. So let's get in here. I always like to shut the door if I can. There we go. Alright. Let's hop in the seat here and get started.
The cab car is powered by the F40PH-3C, and we will need to set it to be the active driving end.
So the 740PH-3C is what I just showed you. That's at the rear of the train here. So we need to turn that on. So generator field, turn that on. Engine run on. And EP brake control on. Okay, then we'll take the reverser and we'll set this to neutral.
To make sure we can be seen, we'll need to set the lights.
Of course. They want those to dim, so we'll do that. And we need to set the cutoff valve to passenger, which right now it's at cutout.
Take a quick glance at the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors.
And you can clearly see people getting on the train.
This cab features an in-cab signaling system. Upcoming speed limits will be displayed on the Atc Panel. The reverser determines the direction of travel.
So the Atc Panel, I have no idea what that is. Is that this thing here? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking, yeah, I'm thinking that's the Atc Panel. Okay. You can also use L1 to release the brakes. Oh yeah, okay. So we'll release that.
This train is now ready to depart. Use the throttle to apply power and get moving.
Okay, so one thing I will say, it takes a long time for this train to get moving. There we go. See what I mean? Like, it takes a while for it to get moving. But guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut away, and I'm actually going to show you the other end. We're going to show you how that starts up and all that good stuff, because this is just a stop. I mean, you guys don't really need to see this. You know how the trains work. You know how they run and stop. And then after that, they're going to have a emergency brake scenario, and I'm going to show you what that looks like from this end, and I'm going to show you what it looks like from that end. So yeah, I'll see you in the other end of this train. Alright guys, so we just seen how to start the other end. Now we're going to hop into the actual engine part of the train, the F40PH-3C. That is a mouthful. And see how this one starts. There we go, look at the stairs.
Take a seat in the engineer's position. This is where you'll be spending most of your time.
Let me close the door, lady. Okay, let's take a look around. So this very much looks like the more modern freight trains that we're used to. We'll take a seat.
We'll need to start the engine before we can get moving.
Okay, so this is a little bit different from the last one because this is actually supplying the power to the train. This is what's driving the train anyway. So we're going to open this up. Turn the battery on. And then we're going to set the radio fuse to on. Hold this for 4 seconds.
The HEP engine is a smaller, secondary engine to provide power to the coaches for lighting, air conditioning, and heating. Let's start this now.
That felt longer than 4 seconds to me, but okay. You hold this for 4 seconds as well. There we go. And then the AC power on button. Long hood trail. Like that there. And what do we have over here? Set the isolation switch to run. Got that. Okay, now I think we can sit back down, yeah. Cutoff valve to in. And this is letter dead. Like so. And this is engine run, generator fuel pump. Turn all that on. This is the EP brake. So that's similar from the last one. We had to turn that on from there. Put the reverser in.
To make sure we can be seen, we'll need to set the lights.
Put those on bright.
Take a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors.
Looks good to me. And yeah, guys, this is very reminiscent of the Peninsula Corridor train. And like I say, I'm not really fond of it. I'm going to enjoy the Amtrak train much more than this one. I can already tell. So we got the visors. Okay, the wiper is way up there. That's weird. I actually forgot to show you guys where the wiper was on the other one. So on the other one, if you're looking out the window, it's like right up top. There's like a valve. You could turn the valve on to have it automatic, or you can just kind of grab the wiper and swipe it back and forth yourself just once if you need to. And you know, the funny thing is, where would you open the doors from inside either one of these? I didn't see anywhere that you could do that. Also, guys, up here you have your lights. So we have the front marker lights. Turn those on because those look cool. Rear marker lights. The engine room lights, you don't need those on. The front number lights, I always like to have those on. And platform lights, we'll have those on. Is there anything else in here we can play with? No, there isn't. What's this? Engine stop. Engine start. Okay, so let's lock the doors. And I believe we can get this thing moving.
The reverser determines the direction of travel.
Yep. Okay, automatic brace. We want to set this to release.
This train is now ready to depart. Use the throttle to apply power and get moving.
And again, guys, it's it takes a lot to get this thing moving. It's not the fastest train. Just starting to move here. Okay, so we're moving. The next time I'll see you guys from this train is when we get to the emergency stop test, because it's a little different in the engine than it is back at the other one. And there's a couple things I want to point out that I think are a little strange. So if there's anybody that actually drives these trains for a living, yeah, just let me know in the comments when we get there. Some of the questions I have, I'd appreciate it.
We will now begin the test of the emergency brake. Move the automatic brake into emergency.
Okay, so this is the automatic brake here. We're just going to do it this way. All the way in emergency. And I mean, this is kind of useful because it helps to know how to reset these trains from an emergency stop, especially in case you
Now the train has stopped. We can begin to recover it.
Okay, now see where it says wait for the brake pipe to recharge? Now, we actually don't see that on this end. We will see that on the other end. So that's why once we get this done, I'm going to cut away to the other end of the train so we can see the emergency brake test procedure from there. Because as you can see, the on this end of the train, the BP isn't doing anything. Okay, so train brake. Now we can release this. Let everything rise up here. And we should be on our merry way. Like I say, it takes a long time to get this train moving. Alright, so, guys, we're going to cut away to the other end of the train now, and we're going to end the video in that end. So, we'll see you there.
We will now begin the test of the emergency brake. Move the automatic brake into emergency.
Okay, so this is where it gets a little different on this one. I'll show you guys. So first of all, on this train, we have all the brakes that like the freight trains have. We have the automatic, independent, And
now the train has stopped, we can begin to recover it.
Okay, no, we don't have the third brake. So now we put it in neutral.
Apply the independent brake while the automatic brake recharges.
Now, see, this is the interesting part because we don't have the independent brake on the other side, so that's interesting. Okay, now we're going to set the automatic brake to release. Now, when I do that, the BP is going to rise, and that's what we didn't see at the other end. So you can see the BP rising. You can see it charging where on the other end you didn't see it. Okay, put the reverser back and forward.
Now that our brake pressure has recharged, we can release the independent brake and apply power.
So that's my question, guys. Are we going backwards? Whoops. Come on. No. We don't want to go backwards. Why are we going backwards? Wait. What is going on? Okay, hold on. Let's stop this. Do I have this in... I had this in forward. So why are we going backwards? Okay. Well, let's put that there. Do that. Build up some power here. Maybe even put that on throttle 4. And then let's take that off. There we go. Say, guys, anytime you have an issue with rolling back, use your independent brake. It'll hold you there while your throttle will charge up enough to get you moving. And we had to stop, like, fairly soon, so... Anyway, that's what I was asking about. On a train like this, we didn't do anything with the independent brake, so is there someone on this end doing that for an emergency stop? I would like to know how that works, because that's something I really don't know. But anyway, this is our last stop, and this will be where we end the video. And I just want to say that I don't really do this as a tutorial because obviously this is just an in-game tutorial. You guys can do this yourself. I only do this because maybe you're on the fence about this route. Maybe you didn't get the season pass, but you might want to buy this route and you're thinking, what trains come with it? You know, how do the trains operate? What kind of trains are they running on it? And so I'm just really showing it off because, like I said, I do not know a ton about these trains, obviously. I do enjoy the game. As I said, I wish they would go in a little more in-depth with the tutorials, but I mean, they just give you enough to get these things rolling, I feel. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but... Alright, we're almost up to our stop. Let's find the minimum reduction. Started slowing down here. We do have a red light, so we have to be mindful of that. I think this should be good. Yeah. There we go. So guys, we're going to unlock the doors, and that's where we're going to end it today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and we'll see you next time. Okay, let's let these people off.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this train.